Hey, welcome back to Red Pill Economy. This is Mike. Thank you for tuning into this channel. I really do appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. In this channel, I help people stay aware and get prepared for the economic collapse of the United States of America. Now, there's something I want to talk to you guys about in this video. I'm sure you guys heard the news that the Supreme Court knocked down Biden's student debt relief plan to cancel up to $20,000 of student debt for each borrower. So the Supreme Court knocked it down. They voted 6-3. They struck it down. And so that plan is out the window. Payments will resume in September, and people are going to have to start making their payments again, and no one is going to get their, the debt canceled anymore. And for those people that were depending on this plan to happen, I feel sorry for you. I'm sure that, you were planning to do a lot of things with that money. You were hoping for it. But this should be a lesson to you that, you shouldn't rely on the government. You shouldn't rely on the federal government to save you, okay? The government isn't coming to save you. They're not going to save you. You can't rely on the government to bail you out of situations you got yourself into, okay? It sucks, I know. I understand that a lot of millions of people were hoping for their student debt to get canceled. But unfortunately, this is the government you're talking about, okay? You can't rely on them. I'm sorry it didn't go through, but this is just a lesson to you that you can't rely on the government to take away your problems and pains. You have to pull your own self up by your bootstraps. You have to start saving money. You have to start investing money. You have to start, not getting yourself into debt. You may have to take on another part-time job. You may have to create a side hustle or a side business or something to start making more money so you can start paying down your bills and your debt. You may have to skill up. You may have to learn a new skill so you can jump into a new industry so you can make more money. You may have to downsize. That's another thing a lot of people need to start doing. A lot of people need to start downsizing. So, you can start living with your means and start, you start living with your means and you can start paying off debt faster and saving money a lot faster. A lot of people don't want to do that. I've spoke about this in the previous videos that a lot of people want to live up and keep up with everybody. They want to keep up with the Joneses. And all this is doing is keeping you in a spiral of debt. It's keeping you in a debt trap. And debt is pretty much slavery of the free. Biden, he said he's going to try to concoct some other plan, but who knows if that's going to go through, okay? I wouldn't rely on that. I wouldn't rely on him to, come up with another plan to get you out of student loan debt. You need to rely on yourself, okay? Stop relying on these people. Stop relying on the government. Stop putting your hope and wishes that, the fairy godmother of the federal government or someone is going to get you out of your debt, is going to get you out of your problems, because it's not going to happen. The government, they only care about themselves. They only care about their best interests. They only care about what they can get out of, what they can get out of American people. People like you and me, we still got to pay our taxes. We still got to live everyday life. And, we still got to deal with what's going on, okay? As far as the student loan debt goes, the debt relief plan that was supposed to happen, this should be a lesson to a lot of you, especially people that are planning to go to school, planning to go to college. You may not want to take out a whole lot of loans. You may want to go to an in-state school. You may want to, go to community college first, or stay, in-state, or maybe not go to an expensive college. And if you can, you may want to try to find a cheaper school so you can start paying, your tuition in cash instead of taking out hundreds of thousands of dollars in loans, because all that's going to do is just screw you in the end when you get older and you start having kids and having more responsibilities. All that's just going to do is put you in a bind. Okay. Luckily for me, my parents sent me to a in-state institution, an in-state university, and so I was fortunate that, you know, I was able to pay cash for my tuition because back when I went to school, this was back in 2001 to 2005. Um, things were a bit cheaper. Things were way cheaper. Okay, and you know, I had in-state tuition, and things were much cheaper, and I definitely could afford it. I was lucky in that sense, and I still got my degree. And I'm thankful that I didn't go to an expensive out-of-state school or an expensive private school and pay $40,000 a year tuitions. Okay. I know a lot of people personally that regretted going to out-of-state schools and regretted going to these expensive private schools, because all this is doing is just putting them in debt. Even though they may have gotten their degree from a brand name school, you know, at the end of the day, they still have to pay those bills. They still have to pay off their student loans, and when you put more responsibilities on yourself, it feels like the weight of the world is on your shoulders, and it's just a cocktail for disaster. Okay. So this is just a quick public service announcement. I just wanted to share with you guys. Stop relying on the government. Stop hoping the government's going to save you, because they're not. They don't really give two damns about you. They don't care. They care about their own best interests. And just try to make better financial decisions, okay? Because this economy is going haywire, and things are just going to collapse at one day soon, okay? Inflation is through the roof. Cost of living is going up. I mean, the dollar is buying less and less every day. And, a lot of people are stressed out. So just keep your head on straight. Start making better financial decisions. Be smart with your money. Start investing in assets that can provide you with a nice comfortable life and a nice comfortable retirement. Think long term, and don't get in too over your head, okay? Don't get into too much debt. Don't buy too many things you don't need, and it's just be careful, okay? That's all I have for you today. Just want to share with you this quick public service announcement. I'm just going for a quick walk. I just finished working out, so I'm just doing a quick walk, and I just wanted to talk to everyone. If you like this video, please please subscribe. Please let me know what you think, and stay aware and get prepared. See you next time. Take care.